This is CZsurvivor, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed, and say hello to Biomes of Plenty. So, my world hasn't had Biomes of Plenty since the beginning because I never had it installed at the beginning, but now I have installed it and have changed my world generation type, and I deleted all the chunks here coming right up next to my quarry, as you can see, so that I could have all the Biomes of Plenty shenanigans. So let's go, let's get some mud, because I was really annoyed that I'd missed out on it. So I'm just going to fly around and see what I can find whilst I'm flying around. Ooh, fen. Because I watch a few people, deadwood, ooh. Lots of different stuff. I watch a few people playing modded Minecraft. What's this? Is this a dead? Oh no, it's a fen. Okay, just said I thought it's. Never mind. I'm having one of my stupid moments. So what's over here? Oh, temperate rainforest and a village. You can't say no to looking in a village. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explore these things. I'm gonna grab me force wrench and yank out all the good stuff. So take you, and then just nab all this because there's no harm in having extra stuff. Put that wood back because that's cruelty to the villagers. So let's get rid of all this wool. Okay, just because you might be able to hear people in the background, just ignore that. Okay. Oops. Oh. Why has it reset my achievements? Oh well, it doesn't matter. So I'll go explore this village, and if I find anything interesting, well, I'll show you everything that I found when I get back. And I think I've just created. Okay, I just deleted that wood. Okay, see you in a bit. Whoa, that is a lot of barley, and that is a pasture, and I want to see. Oh yes, it does. Oh yes, this is going to be a lot of food. Well, anyway, I don't really need this actually, so let's. Oh, what's this? What's this? Is it just a regular? Yeah, it's no. I've managed to get some new trees, so you can see where I did it. Now, basically, I'll just give you a quick explanation, and then I'll do a proper tutorial. Oh, extreme hills, proper tutorial. If you want, yeah. Or I might do one anyway, because yeah, I'll just do one anyway. But basically, I used an MBT editor and MC edit to quickly delete all the pre-existing chunks that I didn't want. So I'm just going to sort out all my stuff because I don't think I've got anything interesting, and then we'll be back. Now we're back. I've just created some patterns because today's episode we're going to making some steel tanks and some steam boilers. So here, well, I'm going to not make the steam boilers, but set them up. So this is going to be the steel tank for steam, and it'll just be a backup of steam for storage and for emergency use. So here I have created grey dye. You'll understand that why in a second. I've got a steel tank wall, steel tank gauge, and steel tank valve. Then I want to colour these, everything but the gauge, in grey, which comes out with this blacky colour, which I think looks better than the actual black. So, how do we get steel tanks? That's a boiler, not a tank. Well, you need to get some steel plates, and the recipe's slightly different for each one, but your main ingredient is steel plates, and to get a steel plate you need one steel ingot, and you fasten it in a rolling machine. So let's get some steel, if I can spell. Let's get a stack, and let's put it in here. Let's see, force wrench. Nope, that's not a force wrench. That's a force wrench. Turn it on, and that should start. Yeah, let's just stick that there, and it'll start making some steel. Now, whilst I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to show you, I've slightly changed up here and installed these. And this is just going to be crafting terminals. I haven't got them all the way around because they're quite expensive and it requires a lot of wiring, and I ain't quite got the infrastructure for that yet. So, yeah. So, whilst I'm waiting for this, let's see if we've got any steel yet, so I can get us our basic pattern. Right, there's some steel. So let's stick it in there. So tank, we're gonna want some of that. Now in theory it should be able to craft it all. Steel tank wall. I thought I told it how to make a steel tank with 4 steel plates. Yes, so why are you missing? Okay, that's a bit confusing. Let's just cancel that and let's just create some steel tanks. Yeah, then craft them. Okay, well, let's do some problem solving. Let's get those 2. Let's get these steel tanks, and let's put steel tank. No, steel tank wall. Let's just change all there and encode that. And let's see whether that'll do it. So let's see, steel. Begin. Oops, sweet. Not quite what we want. Well, that fixed it. So let's get some of them. What's it missing? Oh, levers. Lever or lever. Let's tell it how to create these because that's quite a simplistic thing. So steel. And this is how you do problem solving with the ME network, because it can be quite buggy sometimes. So I'm going to get all the stuff that I need, and then we can create the tanks. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this. Oops, actually, I need a few more of these steel tank walls. I need another 48, I think it is. So, oops, 48. And I'm going to need a load of steel. Right, give me 1 second whilst I actually go craft up some more. Well, actually, this steel crafts pretty quick, actually, now that I think about it. So let's see if we can get some. Well, actually, let's start making it whilst we wait for that. So I'm going to put it here because it's close to that. So what we're going to want at the bottom is a valve. Then we're going to fill the bottom with the steel tanks, like so. Then we want to go up. What was it? Ooh, actually, I might not need 8. Well, never mind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. There. Bring it all the way around. Put that in there. There. I'll just wait for some more steel. So put these in. So we want our gauges. So here, 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 and here. I definitely didn't need as many of these as what I first thought, but I'll need them for the second one, so that's okay. So right up to the, oops, let's break that. These take forever to break with a drill. That's one thing I remember. So there. there, and there. So let's go grab. Let's turn you off. Put you in here. So let's grab you. Let's fill in these. Right down the middle for decoration. Right to the bottom. Last two, I think. Oops. And voila, we have our steel tank. Now, what's the difference between a steel tank and an iron tank? Well, let me explain. A steel tank can hold twice as much as an iron tank, which is much better in all. Honestly, there's nothing else. It's just better. I don't know how else you could explain it. It's better than an iron tank because it's twice as much, and all it requires you to do is just refine some iron with some coal, which ain't too expensive at all. So, now that we've got... let's get that last one. Now we've got this, we're going to want to hook up this with some liquiducts. So let's grab some liquiducts. Gonna need some more. Let's create 64. I'm definitely not gonna have enough materials. What am I missing? Heart and glass. Oh well, doesn't matter. Connect it up as best we can. Oops, wrong place. Break that. Bring it across to there. I'm a horrible place with these. Let's get you. Oops. And then we just drag it all the way down. And not move faster than we can place it. So we've not got enough of those liquid ducts. Well, I knew that anyway, so I'll go sort out getting some more liquid ducts in a bit, but what I think I'll do first is set up this very first steam boiler. So what we're going to need is some coke coal, one of them, and we just want to go right down to the end. Nope, fly. Oh no, actually, run. Then hop up here. Go to this basic export bus. And that should fill it up with coke coal. As it is doing. And that's going to start to heat it up. So what we're going to need is some coal. Actually, I probably want to upgrade them to precision ME buses. So let's just grab the rest of these actually. Do I have some sort of junk block or something? I don't know. Yeah. Oh no. That one. So I'm going to want that, and that. And actually not that one there, but... oops. There. Right. One moment whilst I sort out all of these. And then I'll be back. Right. So, back. I've got them now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so it has coal as the last one and charcoal before that, and then I've got coke coal going in those two slots. So what I need to do is break that and destroy half the rest of the base. Put a precision ME bus pointing up. Then I need it to... I need one of them. So then I need to tell it to transport coke, charcoal, and coal. We'll tell it to move stacks. So that'll keep that topped up, which is what we want. So then we want to add it to all the other sides. So we'll add it to this one. this one, and my mic's playing up. Oh wait, no, it stopped. Right. So that should be the steam boiler all set up and ready to go. So once this reaches 100 degrees Celsius, it'll start producing steam. So I'll go get us some liquid ducts and then we'll be back. Right, so I've run along the liquid ducts and now I'm going to link it up, like so. And now we've got steam going. So if we find a way down, like over here, we should be able to see the steam going along. So let's quickly have some baked potatoes. And then run all the way down to here. And this tank should now be filling up with steam. So, now that's happening, we have steam, but we still need to power this. Now the most efficient source is of course coke coal, but we could also power it with other stuff. Now I've just had an idea, because I have a witch farm, in theory I could power it with sticks, and I may make a steam ball to be powered by sticks in the future, or I may not. So what I have been doing already is been making coke coal, as you've seen, well, as you saw in the base. Now I need somewhere to produce this. Ooh, let me fix that up because that's just going to annoy me. Fly. Better. So that area should be done already. Now we need somewhere to produce this coke coal. Now I don't want to produce it down here, but I want to produce it in a good... Well, I want to produce it down here, but I want to produce it in a good area. Now, a good area where I won't be creating one of these slopes would be here, because I won't be. So let's go do that now. So we're gonna want to dig out an area that's not too big. Let's quickly just make that. Oh, tin. Always need tin. Let's fill in that area, just so we don't get any mob spawns. Let's do the exact same thing to the other side. Iron, always need that. Well, I've got, I think, like 1,000 odd in ores. I'll have to show you that actually, how much I've got in ores stored, because I haven't been processing what's been coming from the quarry, because I've been sorting out the new base and I'd moved everything over. So that's that. So let's stick this in here. And if you don't remember, it's a 9x9 square that's hollow. Like so. There we get our coke oven. So let's make another one over here. We want 2. I might upgrade this to 3. I might make a path down the middle. But there's our 2 coke ovens. So how are we going to fill these up with coke coal? Well, what I'm going to do is down the middle here, I'm going to run some ME cable. Let's see, do we have any more ME cable? ME. And there goes my... Oh, something's up with my mic. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll have to check the recording to see whether you can hear that. So let's see if we got enough to make that. Oh, and a bit more, right. Probably don't need that many. And I'll also need a precision. 2 precision export buses. Yeah, I want precision because I'll need them for something in the future. So we'll stick you there, then run the cable up through here and down the middle to the rest of it. So in theory these should be connected up. So now let's go get some coal. Let's tell that one. And this one. Then I'll put this in here and this in here. Then I'll tell it to move stacks, and that should be done. Now I've just been called to sort something out, but let's just make sure that this is filling up with stacks. Okay, so that should be good. So next thing that we should be probably doing, well actually no, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here because we've been going long enough. I think for next episode I'll create a steel tank to hold this creosote oil. I'll probably stick it here, most likely. So, oh no, get away from me, bad creeper. Right, why is it standing still? Let me get rid of those, because I was using that for chunks. Goodbye, creeper. Right, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got to light up this clearly. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a comment if you've got any ideas for me to do something on this. I'll be doing that tutorial tomorrow when this video is being released, which will be a Wednesday. Today's a Tuesday. Stay well, and Survivor out.